Hi guys, Nihilism here and welcome back to the War of the Usurper and the good King Stefan the Just. You know, if you'll recall in the last episode, we're at war again. We're always at war. This time with the Starks. So we finished our little wars with the West and Dorne and whatnot. There was finally peace, but of course we had to try to imprison the Starks because they made an enemy of me. Edward Stark took the trident when I told him, I commanded him to end the war, and he kept the war going. So obviously when peacetime came, he was a traitor. I had to imprison him, and he rebelled because obviously he's in Winterfell, which is really far away, and so that has a low chance of imprisonment. I don't know if that's actually how it works. If it's a like correlation between distance and the chance of imprisonment percentage, that'd be really cool though for the mod to have. If it's like someone like Skagos has like a very low chance of being imprisoned by someone in Dorne because they're so far away, that'd be cool. I'm getting off topic. Yeah, we tried to imprison him. It didn't work. He rebelled, and now that's what's going on. It's not really much of a threat, as you can see by our 25,000 men here. He only has 18, because obviously I don't expect many of the Lords of the Riverlands will have love for them. I mean, you have the Brackens, who are High Lords of really nothing. They only own Lichester. They don't like him. The Grells actually do like him a bit, and they own Harrenhal, so that's a good move. The Tullys definitely don't. I don't even have to check, because he took their titles. The Trident likes him a little. I mean, not... wait, did they like him, or was it negative? No, they don't. Yeah, he likes them a little. The Blackwoods don't like him by a bit. Oh, and they're Faith of the Seven. When did this happen? Huh. Tytos the Black converted to the Faith of the Seven. Yeah, even the province. The faith is... it's spreading. Got all of the south now. And it's getting into the north. You obviously have High Point. The Dreadfort is converted. Withered Hearth, apparently. Moat Cailin, Old Castle. Interesting. So yeah, I have a... Let's get the war going a little. I have a battle plan for us. A little plan of action for how we're going to do this. Firstly, we need a commander. Norngaunt's good. And what we're going to do is we're going to split in half. And this smaller force is going to be commanded by... First, let me just sort it a bit. There you go. That's nice. Good balance. Will be commanded by... I'll give it to Aegon Vance. He's master of ships, so we'll give him command of the Royal Fleet. Expect to have more ships. Yeah, we'll be fine. 444 from vassals. We'll definitely be fine in terms of ships. With him, I'll send Lucian Massey. And who else? Who else? One more lord to go with you. Maybe you're off Cunnington. Why not? Just give the young heir to Griffin's Roost a chance to. Need more ships. How many do we have here? Ooh. That's nice. 80, I think. That was from ours. It's pretty good. Yeah, that'll work. So there you go. That would be half of our force, led by the Master of Ships, going with the Royal Fleet. And then you have the main force, which has a lot of lords, as you can see, joining up to us. So we don't really need great commanders, because we'll have the numbers for sure. Stefan will lead a flank. Norngaunt will be given command of the center. Or rather, no, I'll give command of the center to my Lord Commander, Hugo Vance. Norngaunt can have a flank. How's that? I think that's mighty fine. That'll be great. There you go. Now, I'm going to just march them straight to Greywater Watch, because I don't think there's going to be a lot of men around the Riverlands, since, as we obviously just checked from their opinion, there's not much love for the Starks here. They shouldn't have too many men, and we'll send the fleet, the Royal Fleet, over to White Bay to potentially just kind of scout out these nearby locations. Usually you see a lot of Starks gathering in Moat Cailin, so maybe we go to White Harbor, which doesn't have a great garrison, and we could siege it out. Got a good... Ooh. You can no longer ignore the irritation in your throat. You begin to violently cough. Okay, well... we got a cough. Oh, no. Hold on. I didn't know that was going on. It isn't. Where's the... This is the disease one, right? Yeah, there's no great... Orland is sure you're developing the great pox. He insists you follow his instructions. Orland... Please help me. I don't want to die. He was certain your illness was caused by too much laughter. To make you better, he forbade everyone to tell you jokes and provided you with tedious tomes. I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm not sure it did anything. It's like a reverse Patch Adams, telling me not to laugh to be cured. There's Kellington. She's joining me. Ooh, where are they going? Oh, they might be gathering a force in the Twins. So I'll send my men to Silverreed because of the mountain pass. And, because I'm assuming there's no way they could have gotten all their men already down there. So this should be a rather small force, like 8,000, 7,000 maybe. So I'll just close them off from the rest of their forces by staying in Silverreed. They'll be contained in there. I'll send you to the Twins. Seek treatment for illness. No. We have our Grand Maester treating me. He told me not to laugh. Sure, that'll work eventually. After years of careful planning, Grand Farwin from the court of Lord Adric of Sealskin Point has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls, declaring his intention to go off and carve out a realm of his own. Well, good luck with that. I'm sure you'll do fine, Gran Redback. What are you invading? The Western Stepstones. Every Ironborn is trying to take the Stepstones. Oh, he's doing better than Euron since he took over. Quelon Greyjoy still rules in Shame Isle, Euron's son, but he now is kind of subservient to King Maraphos Vunatis. Don't know if I said that right, probably not. The Lyseni Pirate King, who has Bloodstone, and he has been able to take Rexstone as well, which is, I'm assuming, where he invaded from. I mean, he's king, so he should be able to just invade all these other provinces. I don't know why they never do that. This guy's got some power by himself as well. Some interesting things going on in the Stepstones. Here they are. See the Stark men being cut off and just staying in Moat Cailin because they can't go to the Twins. My strategy worked. In fact, I'll send this fleet to White Bay, get a little extra scouting. News from the Battle of Orkmont, Your Grace, your bannerman Lord Euron Drum has been slain, killed in direct combat by Master Corwin. Oh no, I really care about the Ironborn's deaths. Your Grace, I run on behalf of the bank to express the consternation at the actions of your bannerman, Lord Donald Greyjoy. They have failed to pay the due interest on a loan, and I urge you to take the appropriate actions. So this would be for the Lyseni Bank? What do you work for? Belekor. Belekor. Who am I giving money to? That's what I want to know. Is that? No, that's Belidos. But I saw a B. That's Belidos again. I guess he works for the Ancient Bank of Karth. No. Who am I paying money to then? Or are you just like an intermediary for the Iron Bank, maybe? Well, I'll pay the interest, I guess. Because I'm honorable and just, and he is my vassal. At least for now. Oh, he is winning, actually. Good for him. Let's keep things going. The dishonorable Lord Gerald Royce failed to answer my call. Really? He's sided with the rebels? Okay. If you think so. I mean, I wouldn't have done that, but hey man, you do you. So he's bringing an extra, what, 5.3 thousand? 5.8. It's not bad. Does he have more men here, maybe? Yeah, he does. We still have the men in Westbrook who have not backed down at all. Should I send just the Tyrells to take it? You know what, that's what I'll do, because I have more than enough support, and we're just going to lose a bunch of the supply limit anyways. Tyrells, go take Westbrook. Take it for me. And then I'll probably just send the Tyrells as well to go take Runestone. If there's any need for it. Look at all these men gathering here. I'll be fine. You realize you've been free from the cough for a few days now. Being able to sleep at night without waking up coughing is a blessing. I feel better. Grand Maester, why did you tell me I had the Great Pox? Or maybe his non-laughing cure did work. Maybe I'm just being cruel, and that was absolutely the best way to treat some sort of bubonic plague outbreak. Okay, what quality education would you like to purchase for your son? Spend highly, obviously. He's the heir to the throne. Wow, he's not very good at most things. I guess I'll treat him in intrigue. It's where he has benefits. I'd like... Oh, I'm no longer slothful, I forgot, so I can train my son. Well, I am at war now, Devon. When the war ends, I'll train you to be a good fighter. For now, though, who's the spy master? Not Lucian Massey. Harbert Chittering? He's not great, though, is he? I mean... I don't know. I'll just keep him with my hand for now. Rhaegar can keep training him. And I guess he'll be a better Master of Whispers eventually. Crush them in Greywater Watch, because they have nowhere else to run. Our strategy worked flawlessly. 15th of the 4th moon, they have the river crossing protecting them. But yeah, we outnumber them heavily, so it should be just easy. Tyros Vance leads their center. He's got Gout. And an Umber. John Umber leads their flank. We've crushed Donald Glover's flank, meanwhile. Stefan is awesome. Siege of Fendun is a victory, so we've taken Silverade. Good. And yeah, there goes John Umber. Oswin has inherited the Gates of the Moon, so Roderick died from too much drinking. He was married to my cousin, Lyanna. Huh. So I guess she remarried after Hubert died. Hubert wasn't a great guy. He was not too great. What are they running to? I could just take Greywater Watch. I might. I'm gonna send this force into Moat Cailin for now. Where are you going? You know what? No, I won't take Greywater Watch. I'll just march straight up to Winterfell with this main force. Eustace Westbrook was captured. Very good. Where is he? He's not in my dungeons, is he? No, I just have... Well, don't mind if I do. Take a little ransom for some Dornish. Yeah, why don't you send the Westbrook guy to my dungeons? Okay. Can I now demand them? I can't. Okay. I kind of wanted him, but... Fair enough, he is your vassal, after all. Ah, Moat Cailin's such an annoying place to take, because it's got fort level 10 on all of them. You have to wait for sieges for every single gate. I guess that's the point. Just bypass it and go to Fever, because there'll be a supply limit if I wait while these guys are coming in. A little attrition problem. Meanwhile, the Valemen and... Yeah, the Hunters and Tarths, and the Penroses, Parchments, yeah, have gathered 8,500 men and are just storming the Riverlands. The Liddens have gone wild in the Riverlands. Just taking land, they're sieging Riverrun now, sieging Wayfarer's Rest. All good things. I mean, yeah, go on and take the Riverlands. Battle of the Dun Fort. 1,800 men. Oh, okay, hold on. We'll have defensive ground, but it's not ideal. Assault this real quick. How long would it take you to get there? 24th of the 9th moon. Yeah, why not? See if you could get there. I doubt it, actually. Just stay here. They have really good commanders. Harwood Wells. We've crushed their center with a Fok Tabi. Thanks to the efforts of... Who's the Swigert leading? Her son, Sir Narbert Swigert, who's doing a good job. Norn Gaunt is about to collapse to Titus Vance, and I'm holding my flank really nicely as well. There you go. We beat them in the Battle of Whitford Town. A very even battle, I'll add. But The crown stands victorious. There are the Royces. I don't know what they're doing. I could send these guys to siege Runestone. The Westbrook's still in the war. Where are their men? Or did their men just get destroyed? Probably, yeah. Well, his wife died in the dungeons. His 2 daughters are still imprisoned. A genius and a strong daughter. Why would you do this to yourself going into this can't-win war? You can march up to Goldgrass, which should be weak. Yeah. You will go straight for Winterfell. Start the long, drawn-out siege of Winterfell. And he's only got 7,500 men. You'd be wise to just surrender yourself. Oh! Your Grace, your counselor, Lord Harbert Chittering, was killed by armed thugs whilst investigating a rumor about a plot in King's Landing. Horrible! Harbert's dead. His son, Beric, inherited for him. So that means we need a new spy master. Obviously, will be selected when the war is over. For the moment being, I suppose, we just don't have one. King Stefan, some among your subjects have been found to be pillaging the lands under my dominion. I demand that they are made to pay just recompense so that the damage caused can be repaired. Else we may have to resort to force of arms to seek our redress. Well, Jonas, I'd appreciate it if you asked a little nicer than that. Than saying you're going to declare war on me if I don't tell him. Like, really, that's a poor way to go about talking to your king. But I will, because it is just, I'm going to tell the Salt Cliffs to stop raiding you. Your Grace, I will of course accept your command and cease raiding the Westerlands as well as paying the compensation due to Lord Jonas. You're wise to do so. Are you raiding me, though? Oh, okay. Ironborn. Goldgrass is mine. What? Oh, I forgot completely. Yeah, I was making a claim on Bloodstone to give to that guy. And I think it might work. So we'll use it. And we will claim Bloodstone to give to him. To attack him. Yeah, it's the capital of the Pirate Kingdom too, so it'll weaken the Pirate King. There's the Stark armies. They're going to the Rills. I'll go to the Rills as well. Chase them down. Why not? Ooh, there will be a river crossing. Is this mountains? Hills. Don't know about that. Your Septon Edwin's been discovered charging money for various religious favors. Disappointing but understandable? No, it's intolerable. Get out! To call yourself a man of the cloth. Puh. You've had a new Septon who will, of course, be loyal and just. Septon Bruce. Bruce? Bruce. Septon Bruce. Yeah. Oh no, my wife's dead. Your wife, Queen Mina Tyrell, has died. Now it falls on you to decide whether to make the funeral big and special event or just keep it small and private one. So she's finally died of her cancer at age 31. She did a good job, though. I mean, she lived for like 15 years with cancer or whatever. Which in medieval society, I mean, yeah, really good. Gave me 3 sons. He's turning out well, actually, with a ruthless trait there. He is turning out into a warrior. Meanwhile, Mathos looks really good and martial. Wow. Yeah, he might... Maybe I might appoint him to the Kingsguard if he's really good. I think that'd be fun. To have one of my sons on my Kingsguard. My wife deserves to be honored with a funeral, of course. All the lords and ladies of the realm are invited to pay homage to the Queen's death. Didn't even notice we were in battle. The invitations have been sent to the lords and ladies of the realm to come to the funeral. It's time to prepare the feast and the funeral itself. Oh, look at poor Stefan. He looks 10 years older now that his wife died, and it's not because he just changed his portrait to the middle-aged one. He's just in such grief. Best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuff to serve. I must purchase venison, boar, and duck. Spices, wine, and ale. Honey for the desserts, cheeses, and perhaps even a swan or a peacock. I'll spend lavishly, of course. Time passes, yet to me the world seems unreal. It is a life without Mina. It is as if a life without Mina is but a mummer's farce. I am lost in the sea of loneliness, and know not where to turn. I can lose myself in books, songs, and wisdom of others. I'm already depressed, so that wouldn't change much. Or this is nonsense, I'll move on with my life. I don't think Stefan would just move on. I don't think he'd just be like, nonsense, bruh. I think he was very dedicated to his wife, a very good man, and I think he's going to lose himself in books, songs, and the wisdom of others. Yes. He's become depressed, which he already was. News from the Battle of the Rills, your grace. Oh, no, not Cunnington. Your courtier Sir Ralph Cunnington was slain. He was killed in direct combat by Jaw Number. So, the heir to Griffin's Roost went to prove himself in this war. I gave him command of a force. Oh, God, he was castrated, lost his hand in battle. I don't know how they're doing this in single combat. He was butchered. He did wound Jaw Number, though. Which is not bad, because he's got really good personal combat skill. His son, Alos Cunnington, who is half Tyrell. Oh, and she's pregnant. But yeah, his son is the heir to Griffin's Roost now. I will take his son as my ward. As my squire. I can't make him my squire. Okay. Battle of Coldbrook was a victory. Send you to White Harbor. It's got quite a bit of gold, not a great... I think it's probably got the most gold in the north. It's supposed to be the richest city in the north, right? So, yeah. While we're at it, we'll get a little bit of gold for our sieging efforts. A raven has arrived from the citadel. We should prepare as winter is coming. It's the Starks. It's their words, guys. And we're at war with them. Wait, do they even still use winter is coming now that they're of the faith? And really zealous? Because doesn't that have, like, old gods undertones and whatnot? Yeah, I don't know if they still use the same one. All the guests have arrived at King's Landing, and it is now time to start the feasting to celebrate the life of Mina Tyrell. Let the feasting commence. Really like how the White Hills ended up being Lords of the Dreadfort. I think that's really cool. A forester killed Lord Whitehill's son. Oh. Foresters aren't doing great, meanwhile. Who are you? Oh, you're Roderick's son. Sentinel. Okay, yeah, I'm getting distracted by the Telltale game. As the feast begins, Lady Darissa Dustin presented a petition before the court. She says that crime and banditry in Greensward is an increasing threat and that the local sheriffs cannot contain the problem. Okay, yeah, she wants me to send men in coin to eradicate the bandits. I'll send Lord Hoster to deal with the problem. You want it to be Master-at-Arms, Hoster? You should be able to do this. Lord Hoster organized a group of men to tackle the bandits and rogues in Greensward. He successfully captured or killed many prominent criminals and publicly hanged them as an example to others. The problem has now been stamped out and Lady Darissa is satisfied. Good work. He did it. Your Sir Egon Vance has presented a petition requesting a commission to press sailors into the service of Fury and the King's other ships, as well as the petitioner's own barges. I don't think I've ever seen this. Well, he is the master of ships. I guess this is... Yeah, you'll have your commission. More galleys, more levy reinforcement rate. As the feast begins, Rainer Cressy presents a petition. Okay, it's the same. Crime and banditry. Send my men. Hoster did it again. Good job. You committed much gold to this extravagant feast. In particular, the guests were impressed with a large centerpiece on the dais table. It presented a green lawn, surrounded with large peacock's feathers and green branches, to which were tied violets and other sweet-smelling flowers. In the middle of this, a fortress was placed, covered with silver. The fortress is hollow and formed a sort of cage, in which several live birds were shut up, their tufts and feet being gilt. On its tower, which was gilt, the banners of House Baratheon were placed. It was worth the coin. Very elaborate. Yeah. Just the regular funeral text, which I've read like 7 times in this playthrough, because all the Baratheon kings die. And so it is done. Mina Tyrell died of cancer. She was a woman who was known to be compassionate. Is that it? She was just known to be compassionate? That's all they have to say about the queen? Oh. Goodness, it's not great. Won the Battle of Goldgrass. Harrenhal has fallen. Riverrun did not, surprisingly. A bunch of the Riverlands have just been destroyed, though. Surprised the Crossing or the Twins haven't fallen. Lord of Bramsford died. Killed in a trial by combat and his son inherited. Okay. Oh, here's Sir Ralph's wife. Sir Ralph's wife, who was pregnant when he died, has had their daughter, Jenna. Oh, they've gathered a decent force. Don't know if I should just rush into battle with them, because it probably would be a loss. I gotta imagine. I mean, they have 8,500. I don't have too many more men. And I'm assuming they'd get the defensive ground, so I'll just stay in White Harbor, keep my sieges going. Let them try and retake everything. High Septon the 31st died. Is this good, actually? Could this mean that I can be crowned? The dishonorable Lord Harris Piper failed to answer my call and took arms. Why would you do that when it's at plus 95? Oh. Baffling, these guys. Okay, well, they have 3,500 men. The Liddens might be able to beat them. Don't know. Minus 18 vassal opinion from ruler and crowned. Paying the price. But I did finish the claim on Bloodstone. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. John Umber leads the defense of Winterfell. He's somehow teleported from like way over here after killing Cunnington to inside the walls of Winterfell and is now leading their defense. Edward Stark's hiding. His brother John's in hiding. His brother had 3 daughters. It's not at all where I was clicking. Oh. Or meant to be clicking. Yeah, 3 daughters. Interesting. Right on behalf of the bank. Who is the bank? People keep coming up to me and saying, yeah, I write on behalf of the bank. Can you give me money? Which bank? Show me papers. I don't believe you. I think they're just trying to scam me. Oh, Lord of my bannerman, goddammit. Your grace, though it does grieve me so, I'll do as commanded and honor the debt owed to the bank. Good, the bank will be placated. I still don't know who the bank is. I think it's just like a... What was that, the Nigerian prince scam? Yeah, it's like that. But with a bank. If that makes any sense. Wow, they've gathered a decent force, actually, now that the Pipers have joined them. Winterfell fell, though. And that's not enough to win this war. Really. Wow, that's... okay. What I should have done is, when I saw them going south, I should have sent the Liddens to siege the Twins or Greywater Watch to close them out. Now, I can only imagine they're coming to lift the siege of White Harbor, or maybe even Winterfell. So I'll retreat you to Winterfell to join up with the main force. Yeah. And that way we'll have 18,500 instead of 9,000 scattered, which could defend against the Starks. So his war's over. Guess going to Tenacious. Still a cognatic elective. It's a really annoying succession law for me to keep track of, because I never know who to marry into, and it's just a real hassle to be king over an elective monarchy kind of thing. Your Grace, your son, Prince Devon's responding very well to my tuition, and he is improving his learning. Good, yeah, I mean, learning's important, but if you want to improve anything else, you know. Deceitful, slothful. I mean, he's playing toward the intrigue side of things, so that's kind of good. He's just not great, though, is he? It's a shame, considering his son is turning out into a massive warrior. Lord of Amberley's giving me his men, good. Okay. So I can give Sir Aegon command of this because he just came over. Lucien Massey can have command of the other flank. And that'll leave my Lord Commander to protect me, the king. Wintertown has fallen. I'll pay the interest. Just stop. Stop sending men of the bank. I don't know what the bank is. I don't know what the bank wants from me. And I think it's a scam. So I'm just going to keep paying them money until they leave. Died from too much drinking. Okay. He's a good Master of Whispers. This might be my new Master of Whispers. Okay, it looks like we're going to have to go into one last battle to win this war. So that's exactly what I'll do now that the Winterfell has fallen. Devon needs to get married after the war's over. A couple of options. There's the Aaron girl, a Dornish. It'd be an interesting way of kind of making peace with him. Okay, he's dead. I guess that kind of solves our problem for us. Who's Victor Heatherspoon? Guess he's who succeeded him. I don't care about the sellsword infantry. I don't need them anymore. I can be finally crowned because he died, I think. I think that's how it worked. Where did they go? No, 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 no. They went around me. How did they do that? Could have sworn I sent you right at them. Yeah, we'll meet them in a battle in Winterfell. Really fitting place to have the final battle of the war. There you go. Fox, son of Tabish, leads their center. He's pretty good, actually. Tydos Vance, we looked at him a bunch of times, and John Umber, but I'm a really good commander, actually. Stefan just crushes them. My courtier Arwen Tyrell wants to get married. Yeah, go on. She's married to a Balling. Fair enough. Crush the center and their flank, and there you go. Victory in the Battle of Wintertown. Force demands. I've got Edward Stark. Listen, I don't know why you did what you did. I'm gonna let all the minor lords who joined just bend the knee, because I think it was really dumb of them. Send him to the dungeon, because I know exactly what I want from him. Where's the revoked title? No, he's not immune. No! I can revoke the title. Okay, good. I'll take the trident back. And next I'll banish him. Ooh, I can exile him. It's really cool. Because I never get to exile anyone. So I'll either exile Edward Stark like to Essos. Send him to the Night's Watch, I suppose. Or kill him. Because I think I can still kill him. Yeah, but I don't particularly want to kill him. At the end of the day, he didn't exactly murder anyone. I mean, he did rise in rebellion, but it was after I tried to imprison him. What he did do is press a year-old claim, and he proved a traitor when I told him not to. So obviously he will lose his title, and he'll have to be punished further. Now I can do that by exiling him, or sending him to the Night's Watch, really. I don't want to kill him. Let's do Night's Watch. A Stark in the wall. It's always nice. He fled! Your Grace, it seems Edward Stark still has many friends at court, for on the way to the north to the wall, where he was due to take the Black, he was captured and set free. I won't make the mistake of letting him go again. He has fled. Oh, to the Summer Isles. Where'd he go? Which one? It's a Tall Trees town, supposedly. He's taken ice with him. Don't know how he plans on getting that to his brother, or to the future of House Stark. Della Rikers remain in Winterfell. His brother Jon has been made Lord of the North. Okay, interesting. And now I need a new lord for the Trident. You, Goodbrook. I don't want to... Fine, I'll just de jure claim you. I canceled the man, too. Oh my god. Can I maybe... without these guys? I really don't want to do a proper war. I'm just gonna send everyone to Goodbrook. Well, here comes Lord Stark. Highly for Prince Mathos. And in Marshall, of course. Next, let me train my son, Devon. Oh, I can't because he's become slothful. Damn it, Rhaegar. Why'd you let him do that? Why can't I train my other son? Yeah, I don't want to command any forces now. I'm just going to go back to the kingdom. Let my vassals take care of Goodbrook. They've got a decent amount of men, actually. Wow. Can't just send everyone there. Your Grace, I would like to politely remind you of the gold that the Iron Throne owes my house, and hereby request that the coin is owed as paid soon as possible. Okay, now, see, now this is why I have doubts. What coin do I owe you? You don't even have a house. Everyone's just trying to scam me. They're taking advantage of Stefan being such an honorable man, and they're just scamming him for money. I'll do it because you're the High Septon. Of course I have to do it, but I won't be happy about it. Okay, I'm gonna end this episode here. And the next one will, I guess, take Goodbrook from this... Oh, the Goodbrooks took it back. It's good to know. They were elected into power. So the peasants of Goodbrook revolted to take the land. And they were like, no, nobility isn't fair. We'll give it a fair democratic vote as to who's made lord. And then the peasantry voted in Lord Goodbrook again. Now he's just forced to hold elections, but he's still in power. It's great. Yeah, we'll just we'll force him to bend the knee, and then we'll make a new Lord of the Trident. So that'll be interesting to see who it is. Aside from that, I don't know where else to go with this series. Get Stefan crowned, obviously, and train my sons up a bit. But I don't know how much longer this series is going to go for. I've said that a couple of times, I know, but now I really don't, because we've already kind of taken care of the Targaryens, though they're still there. We've beaten their rebellions, you know. They tried a massive invasion, we pushed them off. We've curbed all our Lord Paramounts. We have our own loyal lords now in. You know, my brother, the Liddens are ever loyal. The Aarons are now fairly loyal as well. The Tyrells are loyal because we married into them. We're just in a really good position right now. So I don't know where I'm going to go with this series. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, do like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.